Pharmacist Ben Fuchs is our guest, host of the GCN radio network, right before us every day, right here on GCNlive.com. Again, I'm Alex Jones with Infowars.com if you just joined us. I wanted to shift gears now, Ben. Obama admin trouts out angry mom to push Obamacare. And it says, I'll just wait here until you get covered. And they have these videos where it's bossy parents. I mean, this is literally trying to intimidate us to go sign up for this massive screw job. And then now the feminist control freaks, including Michelle Obama, say they want to ban the word bossy because it's associated with women. What about associated with control freaks? I mean, these people are not liberals, Ben. I know you well. We've hung out quite a bit. I would consider you a liberal. And there are a lot of people that really are liberals who are not these people. What would you call these people? I mean, they're a bunch of...
Twisted. I call them twisted and perverted, and I don't even know if they're human beings, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if they have humanity, because I don't know how people can do that to other people. I don't know how anybody can live with themselves understanding that they're poisoning their fellow man. I don't know how people can live with themselves knowing that they're using prescription drugs when people are sick and starving from lack of nutrition and lack of food. You know, you probably saw this article that was all over the news about the kid who couldn't get his drugs, and now all of a sudden the government or the drug companies have decided to let the child, the poor baby, have his drugs. Have you heard about this?
Oh, yeah, so everyone's clamoring like the Christmas toy.
Right, exactly. There's this messaging that's put out that drugs are going to save us, that the government and the medical model, the government-authorized pharmacomedical model is our saviors. And I'm telling you this as a healthcare professional, as somebody who's been studying medicine now for pushing 30 years, this is not how the body works, and it's not that complicated. The human body needs water, it needs food, and it needs oxygen, and it needs to have an ability to clear its poisons out. And that's pretty much it, folks. There's no doctors that are required. There's no drugs that can do anything about it. But the good news is we can take care of it ourselves by getting on a good nutritional supplement program, by making sure we're eating a lot less food and we're not participating in the corporate swill, as I've been saying, making sure you're doing something as simple as deep breathing, making sure that you're doing something as simple as oxygenating and blowing carbon dioxide out.
Deep breathing, clean water, moderate exercise.
It's not that hard. It's not that complicated, and you don't need Obamacare, and we don't need a nanny state infantilizing us and telling us that they know what's best for us.
You are watching the best of the Alex Jones Show, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Watch live at Infowars.com/show or become a member of InfoWarsNews.com and help us take resistance to the next level.
The latest March issue of InfoWars magazine that, by the way, we sell at cost, has John Wayne on the cover, and it says The War on Men. And, I mean, it's just undoubted now. They're saying just the classical male model is racist, anti-woman. Being a man is bad. We've got to eradicate masculinity. Why does the establishment want to do that?
Let me tell you why. Testosterone, male hormones are not just for men. They're building hormones. They're strength hormones. They're vitality hormones. They're anti-aging hormones. They're growth and repair hormones. We are supposed to be like lions, Alex, and testosterone is the hormone of lions. Instead of lions, we become like puffer fish. We become slothful, and this is what we become. We're not lean, mean fighting machines. We're like big, fat gorillas in the zoo that have big bellies and big breasts. Males, I'm talking about. The reason we have this war on men is not so much a war on men as much as it's a war on anabolism. Anabolism is the fancy word for building and growth and repair.
It's a war on vigor.
It's a war on vigor, exactly. We become domesticated. Instead of being lions in the jungle, we're like big fat tabby cats.
Well, it's like hyenas, they say, is the only animal that has testosterone in the milk.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that, but I can see why. Testosterone is the hormone of vigor and strength. So as much as it's a hormone, as much as there's a war against masculinity, it's really a war on our vigor and on our strength and on, I believe, our ability to resist this new world order, to resist this globalist hegemonic, if that's the right word, hegemon. It's to reduce our ability to resist the monster, the Leviathan. So it's not so much a war on men, although that is occurring. It's a war on our health and on our vigor.
It's a war on independence. It's a war on liberty. It's a war on common sense, consciousness. It's a war on free will.
It's a chemical war. It's chemical warfare, literally, but it's the most chemical warfare, the most insidious kind, because it's biochemical warfare. It's the kind of chemical warfare that affects our biochemistry. And this is where the whole idea of epigenetics comes from. This is why they don't want us to know about epigenetics. This is why you keep hearing about genetics. They don't want you to know that you have control over how
they don't know men are supposed to be incredibly energetic and feel crazed all the time. My grandfathers were like me, and people think I'm a weirdo nowadays because I'm crazed. I'm just a barbarian Texan. I mean, we're supposed to be barbarians.
That's how we built the frontier. That's how we built the country. You know, we didn't build the country by sitting on our butts watching TV. We built the country by chopping wood and going out there and exploring and seeing what was on the other side of the forest. And all of this is regulated by the hormone testosterone. This is the hormone for men and for women, not just for men. You know, we think of it as a male hormone, but it's not just a male hormone. It's also a female
Is that why
hormone.
women get so crazed when they take our super male vitality?
It could be. I don't know.
Well, it just has a bigger effect. Like it's not a plug here at the end, but I want to get your analysis of this. Man, I know you like this.
It's an awesome product. It's an awesome product.
It's Tribulus.
Yeah, it's Tribulus, and it's got the ashwagandha.
Suma,
It has herbs that are called adaptogenic herbs, and these are herbs that help you adapt to the environment. There's no medicines that are adaptogenic. Only nutrients and herbs are adaptogenic. And an adaptogenic herb or adaptogenic nutrient is a nutrient that pulls you up when you need to be pulled up, or pulls you down when you need to be pulled down. The same ashwagandha. It will pull you up if you need to be pulled up. It'll pull you down if you need to be pulled down.
Well, that's what everybody I know, these guys that were real irritable, they said it smooths them out. The globalist social engineers are not just targeting us with propaganda. They are manipulating our genetics. We are being targeted at every level by estrogen mimickers that lower our testosterone and other hormones and natural compounds that the body needs. The key is to be aware of this attack and to fight back against it. After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic super male vitality formula, sourced from powerful organic herbs harvested around the planet and then concentrated for maximum potency. I've always believed in nutrition and herbs. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals. Super Male Vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life.
Hey, now you can watch The Alex Jones Show live as it happens at Infowars.com/show.